and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is Nikki here. So today I may sound a little bit bunged up. I probably sound really bunged up because I've been ill for the last, I would say probably coming up to a week now with some sort of viral infection. But I was getting the itch. I really wanted to sit down and film a video for you guys. I may or may not have found my new favourite concealer, and I wanted to share it with you guys because this is a big deal for me. For you guys that follow me for a long time, you know that I love MAC Pro Longwear, and I mix two shades together for my dark pigmentation. I'm always on the hunt to find the next best concealer. There's quite a few that I like, but I always go back to my MAC concealer. But this one I've been using, not this week because I've been ill, but the week before I was using every single day, and I absolutely love it. So I just wanted to share it with you guys. Apologies if I sound bunged up, that's because I am bunged up. And can we just take a second? This is what my life is about right now. Carbs and cuddles. This is what I need. This shirt is so cute. It's a sweatshirt. It's from Coconut Lane. I'm going to link them down below. Really cute. I've got another one in the same really cute blush pink colour with 90s baby on it as well. But without further ado, let's just get into the video. Okay, so I'm just going to start off just by getting this hair off my face. I need to get it off my face. I'm getting hot flushes every now and then. So let's just get it off the face so we can begin the makeup. So I'm going to be starting off just by taking the BOTANICS serum. It's not even a serum, sorry. 100% organic facial oil. I've lost my head. Like, I don't even know where I am anymore. I'm going to be taking a couple of drops of this and then just pop this all over the face and take it down to the neck area. Okay, what I need to do is, I'm starting to sweat a little bit. I need to just quickly go and switch that heating off because, okay, your girl's boiling. Okay, so I'm going to be taking the Pixie Glotion Day Dew. This is just a moisturiser, but it's got like an illuminating, brightening kind of lotion in it, like illuminating factors. So I'm going to take a couple of pumps of this and then just pop this all over the face and neck area as well. Okay, so because I usually do my foundation before I do my concealer, just because it makes more sense to me, I'm going to be doing that, and I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty. I haven't picked this up in a while. This was my staple go-to for such a long time. I used the shade, what shade do I use? 310 in the Pro Filter foundation. So I just need to shake that up, and then I'm just going to do a couple of pumps on my face, and then just blend that in using my damp beauty blender real quick. So that's the Fenty on. It's looking a tad little bit light. I don't know why. It's looking a little bit light. I know that the Fenty oxidizes a little bit. However, I'm just going to go over with a little bit of the MAC Face and Body in the shade C6. Just taking that on a beauty blender and just buffing that over just to give me a little bit more of a dewy glow. Do you know what? There's actually nothing worse than putting makeup on when you're ill. Honestly. But I need to do this video because I need you guys to know that there is a new concealer on the market that you need to get your hands on. Okay guys, so my concealer of choice is actually the Avid Decay All Nighter Waterproof Full Coverage Concealer. This concealer is absolutely insane. We're going to review it and test it out for you guys here on this channel so you guys can see how insane it is. But it's bomb. The shade that I use is medium dark warm. That would be my natural skin tone colour. And then I use medium light to warm, and this one would be more of a highlight colour for me, just to brighten underneath the eyes. So I'm going to be starting off with the medium dark warm, and I'm going to be popping this underneath my eyes. I like to pop a little bit just around my mouth area because I do have pigmentation there as well. And then I'm going to use a beauty blender just to buff that out, and we're going to see how much coverage it really does give to me. Okay, so do you know why I'm impressed? I'm impressed because I'm not having to mix colours. Usually I find if you've got darker skin, especially more of a tan skin, you're going to be mixing colours to find a shade that fits you. This isn't the case. The Avid Decay, this shade right here is my tone. Like, I could wear this and I'm happy to go out like this. It gives me so much coverage as well, which means that I'm not having to apply layer after layer. It's getting rid of the darkness on top of my eyes as well as underneath my eyes as well. And I feel like it is full coverage. I've tested this as well, and I've been out on a night out, sweating night out 6 hours straight, and this concealer is also crease proof, which is absolutely incredible. Okay, so as you can see, this is one layer with the concealer. I don't think I need any more. It has just covered my dark circles completely. I love it. It looks quite flawless underneath the eyes. I don't really know how that works, but it hasn't settled into lines, if you know what I mean. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to use the other concealer that I've got, and this is in the shade medium light warm, and I'm just going to highlight all the high points of my face and highlight underneath my eyes as well. And then again, just using that same damp beauty blender, I'm just going to blend everything out. Okay, so the reason why I went for the medium light warm, Urban Decay have so many different shades. They've got a really big shade range in concealers, which I really appreciate. I went for this one because it was the one that had more of a yellow undertone, and that's what I look for. If I'm looking for a highlighter colour, it doesn't matter to me how pale it is, so to speak. I want it to have a yellow undertone, not a salmon undertone. The salmon ones will not work for me because I've got more of an olive skin tone. I've got a yellow undertone, so that's what I'm looking for. They do also have salmon tone concealer, so if you do have really dark circles, you might want to use one of them to correct with. It might work for you, and then pop something that's got a little bit more of a yellow undertone on top, if that sort of makes sense, just to correct and for everything to look flawless. Okay, so whilst we are here, I might as well just go ahead and contour, bronze up the skin, finish off the skin for you guys before I go ahead and just do my eyes. So I'm going to be using the iconic London's Pigment Stick, and this is in the shade Icon 5.1. I love it because it's in a stick formula. I love stick cream concealers, foundation sticks. They're just so much easier when I'm doing contour. They're a lot quicker as well. So I'm just going to pop this in all the usual places that I would contour and bronze, and then I'm just going to use a brush just to buff the product out. Okay, so that stick is super creamy, super pigmented, so I think I was a little bit heavy-handed with it. If you are heavy-handed with like your contour bronze, then just take your damp beauty blender with no product on top, just with the excess product, and then if you just go over it, you can just tone it down, so you still get a little bit of bronze and contouring, but it will look like so much more natural because you're melting it into the skin and you're getting rid of that product sitting on top. It's just going to mute it a little bit. Okay, so now that my skin is looking pretty flawless and it's complete, I'm going to be using my GERARD COSMETICS Slay All Day Coconut Setting Spray. I'm going to spray this all over the face and just wait for this to quickly air dry. Okay, so because I don't feel like it's fair, if you're trying out a product and I want to show it to you guys to its fullest extent, it's better for me to do a full face so you guys can see it. I'm already impressed. I love it. I've told you guys that already, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly chuck on my brows, chuck on my eyes, and I'll come back to you. We'll do our cheeks together and our lips together, and then we'll see what the full face looks like. Okay, so I'm back. I've just done my eyes. They're very natural. It's just a light wash of pink on the eyes to match the sweatshirt, and we're going to go straight in to bronzer. Now for bronzer, I'm actually going to be using the Revolution blush palette, using this kind of bronzy shade right at the end, but it's got a little bit of pink in it just to match everything. I want everything to kind of tie in with the pink theme. I'm just going to be taking this on my J. Manuel blush brush, and then just popping this all over the cheeks. I'm just taking it slightly up onto the temple area as well. Okay, so that's definitely more of a blush colour, so I'm going to quickly just chuck on a little bit of my ELCIE Tan. Well, the shade's just called Tan. It's just a bronzing colour. I'm just going to chuck a little bit of this bad boy on. Now for highlight, I want quite a bit of highlight today. I'm feeling the glow. So what I'm going to be doing is, I'm actually using an eyeshadow palette. I've been mixing these colours together and loving them as a highlight. I've used them as my inner corner highlight today. It's actually the sophx Revolution eyeshadow palette. It happens to be my favourite right now. I love it. I've been loving it for the last couple of weeks or so since I bought it. I haven't actually put it down. I'm going to be mixing these 3 shades here with that hint of pink, and then just popping this on my cheekbones, on my cupid's bow, and the bridge of my nose, just to highlight my face as well. Now for lips, I'm just going to be using the PS Primark Lip Liner Pencil. This one actually doesn't have a name, unfortunately. I think it just came with one of the lip kits, but it is more of kind of like a bitten red lip colour. So I'm just going to line my lips with this. We're keeping the lips pretty simple, so I'm just going to quickly line my lips. You can also choose to overline if you wish. Now I'm quite feeling a gloss today, so I'm actually going to go in with NYX Butter Gloss. This happens to be one of my favourite type of glosses. I love them because they're not sticky. They're really pigmented and they give you a really nice glossy lip. This one is in the shade Creme Brûlée, a really nice light pink colour, and I'm just going to pop it all over the lip. Now I'm just going to finish off with a little bit of the Slay All Day spray. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. My final thoughts on this concealer, I think you guys already know. I think it's absolutely bomb. I've just checked it up on the Urban Decay website, and this concealer retails at £20, which I feel like is a little bit dear. But for what it does, it claims that it's 24 hours wear. It also claims that it's waterproof as well. And then I always personally like to go down to the reviews. And the first review that I'm seeing is thank the Lord. I bought this in my local Avid Decay. I got the all-nighter and thought that £20 was a lot of money. However, what is she saying? Now I totally understand why. And I would say that as well. I absolutely love this concealer. I think it's bomb. And I think for me, it's really good because I'm not having to mix colours. It's a really easy like wand application, which I like. You go on quickly, you blend out, and your imperfections are gone. I also think it looks very flawless on the skin, and from trying this out for about 7 days or so, I would say that it doesn't even crease, which I love about it, and I don't need to reapply. So I would highly recommend this concealer. You guys know that I wouldn't recommend anything that I don't like, and I would say I've got a lot of experience in concealers. Okay, so that is the end of this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I'm going to leave my social handles for you to come and stalk me somewhere around here. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't. Hit that notification bell. They are all the plugs that I wanted to put out there. Okay, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Please stalk me on my social handles, which I'm going to leave on the screen right now. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't joined the family. Hit that notification bell. Also, I love you guys so very much. Thank you for all of your love and support. Leave me your comment requests down below, and if you like videos like this, then let me know as well when I find something and I absolutely love it. Do you guys want me to share it with you as opposed to me put it in a makeup tutorial? Should I just do a separate quick video on it? Let me know down below. If you've tried this concealer, let me know your thoughts on it as well. And that is it. I love you guys so very much, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.